I want to touch on something today. I seen 3 people within the last since Tuesday speak about this, and I'm like, and I wanted to say something so bad in the comments, but I didn't do that. This ain't picking about it, bashing about it, but listen, I hear people speak about this, and it's like they joke a lot about it, and I'm like, you know what? Why do people do that? Like, there should be a way to verify, like this, certain things people say. Now, for me, I'm not gonna go and get detailed, and I'll tell you that why at the end of the video. But follow me. All right, go. All right, let's just say Earth rotates around 1,000 miles per hour. Right? Just remember that now. Remember that 1,000 miles per hour. Right? Roughly, I think that's right. Okay, give or take a little bit. 1,000 miles per hour. All right, then we go around the sun, our sun. Okay. Now, our solar system with our galaxy moves through space at about 492,000 miles per hour. Okay? Remember that. Now, let's talk about astral travel. Okay. If I travel, I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere, okay? Now, what part of me is going? I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. But I'm going to where I'm traveling. Hence the word travel. And I've seen big YouTubers speak as if astral travel is the same thing as astral projection. It is not. I heard people say, hey, I astral projected this, and I was doing this, I was being touched on, I almost said N-word. I was doing this. I'm like, stop lying. And then I'm looking at the comments like people, they're following that. I'm like, oh man. So when people get on YouTube and they lie, it gets views. Well, let me shut that down real quick. First of all, you're in a classroom, right? Sitting down, the teacher's somewhere in the back or in the middle of the classroom. And no matter of fact, she's in front of the classroom. You sit down and she turns on what we know is called an overhead projector. Now, is that projector on the wall, or is that projector showing what's on the top of it on the wall? It's showing what's on top of it on the wall. It's projecting. So, it ain't really there. And I've heard people say, I did this. I'm like, no, you didn't do that. Even big YouTubers like, no, stop lying. Now, I gotta take this projector from classroom 101 to classroom 110. Guess what? It has to now travel. So the whole thing is moving, right? Okay. Now there is electricity that has to go inside of that thing to power it on. So the electricity don't have to really move, right? Just as long as it's available. All right, gotcha. So now, think about this for a second. Think for a second. Most people have never, ever viewed this planet from a bird's eye perspective, let alone out of space. So I'm like, yeah, the way you're speaking and describing this, you're lying. Even in Thai spiritual discourse, I'm going there. A lot of people in there are just lying, and it annoys me because it's like, why lie about something that serious that I know from listening to what you're saying you have not done? Why lie about that? Because it's catchy. If you got a big enough channel, it gets a lot of views. Just to lie. Well, watch this. Now you decide. Let's just say we have our sun, right? This is our sun. This is our sun. I should have something I can pick up, but I can't pick up anything right now. So don't worry about it. This is our sun. Never mind, I'll pick my card up. This is our sun. Right here. So, we're going around our sun, right? We're going around our sun. Around our sun. Right? Okay. So, then let's take this same model and turn it this way. Or this way. Around the sun, this way. This is what we're doing. The sun is moving this way. And Earth is following it. So it's like a trail, right? So let's just say we left from point A. Okay. Now I'm going to astral travel. Astral travel. I don't know why I can't say that word. Anyway, I'm going to astral travel. Right? Now, think for a second. Think for a second. If you're in a car driving at 55 miles an hour, take your cell phone or whatever you want to and throw it up. It'll come right back down. Now, remember, while we're going through this whole travel, this is what they call solar winds and solar dust, right? Now, why is that important? I'm gonna tell you. Now, let's just say we're in a convertible, and we're going 55 miles an hour. And I throw the phone up in the car about 1 foot and it comes back down. Well, the phone is already going 55 miles an hour because the car is, right? If I throw it up high enough above the ceiling, it now catches the wind. So what's next? It's gonna now go back this way. That's solar wind drag. The car's still going, but I'm out of the atmosphere, so now I'm going this way. Now here's the question. If the car is going, I'm gonna give you an example. If the car is going 55 miles an hour that way, how fast do my cosmic body have to travel to catch back up with my physical body? If you don't know that, and you make it right to your body, you got in luck. And you guys keep getting lucky. So let me tell you, you keep playing around, what's gonna happen? You're gonna go up a little too far, the cell phone will go a little too far, and when you come back down, that car will not be there. Your body is going that way. Now, why am I saying this? I'll tell you. Let's talk about time travel real quick. I'm gonna tie both of those together. Let's talk about time travel. All right. So, I'm on Earth. Here's the sun going this way. Earth is traveling. Earth is going around the sun. It's moving this way at 490,000 miles per hour. That's fast. So, it's moving this way, right? This way. Now, to give you guys an example, the space shuttles come back into our orbit, Earth, at 13 miles per hour. They can get from Florida to like California in like 5 seconds. Something like that. I might be off a little bit. That's fast. So we're talking about almost 500,000 miles per hour. Back to that point. So now we're moving, right? We're moving. And then your little body is on Earth, going around the sun. You ready? Now here's time travel and why it's hard to go back. So, we're gonna leave this Earth, and you guys are right here. So I'm gonna leave and go super fast. Remember, we're still moving this way. And I come back right here. What happened? Wait a minute, nobody's here. Yes, you came back to that point you left. The original point. The problem is the thing you left was already moving. So now how do you leave here and this is moving and come back and meet this? How? Do you even understand how to calculate such equations to put in your conscious, to even imprint on your ether, to even know where to come back at? I doubt it. I'm not gonna give you the numbers. I doubt it. But let's go further. Let's just say I want to go way in the future. So I'm gonna leave here. I'm gone for 5 years, right? I come back to Earth. It is 100 years later. Just give you an example, right? 100 years later. Now I've aged 5 years, but I've been going as fast as the speed of light. And I come back. 100 years has passed. But now where am I going back to? To what point? Now, think for a second. 500,000 miles per hour. Right? All right. You left. That whole thing you left has been going 500,000 miles per hour. Exactly 492,000 miles per hour. It's going in that direction. For me, 5 years. For them, 100 years. Do you know how far away that galaxy would be? Get the catch now. You would not have traveled too far to where you've expanded the length of our galaxy. Not yet. We're talking about the trillions. The point is, you can leave here and then come back into the Milky Way arm. That's way off. Now let's go right back to astral projection. How far are you going? When are you going? Where are you going? Why are you going? I have yet to see anybody ask these questions. Well, I'm an astral project. Well, let me push my consciousness to open a window in said location. Well, I can only disappear and reappear in areas I can see. What do you mean? Hey man, I want you to go disappear inside this bank and get me the money. Well, I've never been in that bank. Nobody got to do no robberies. I'm not promoting robbery. So I have not been in that bank. I don't know locations of the layout, and I can't see where I'm going. So therefore, I can't go there. Now I can risk myself by being in the bank, out of bank, and come out and teleport in there because I know and I mapped out the location. So I know I'm not gonna reappear in 5 feet because that's a wall. Well, how about 6 feet? Good. Nobody asks these questions. But a lot of y'all in the comments like, wow, for real? This is like, come on, y'all think for a second. Think. So, when you leave, how far are you going? How far are you gonna go? Because I'm gonna tell you, when you astral project, it's like opening a window. But you cannot astral project anywhere or no location you've yet to go before. Since I astral project to Andromeda Galaxy, lying. Unless you come from there and you can remember, stop lying. Where's the coordinates? Okay, cool. So how fast is traveling towards the Milky Way Galaxy? Because we're traveling 490,000 miles per hour towards Andromeda Galaxy. Now we are bigger than Andromeda Galaxy. It's smaller, but it's more dense. Smaller, more dense. Us, we're bigger, not as dense. So being smaller and more dense is moving faster than us. It's moving towards us faster than we're going to it. So the impact will be more from that side, meaning, let's just give you a good example. You had a head-on collision and this car's going 75 miles an hour, this car is going 55. Wait. That car is small, that car is bigger. Yeah, but that car weighs 10 tons and that truck weighs 5 tons. Small, bigger, now what's the mass? It goes to that one. What's the speed? It goes to that one. That one's going to get crushed or devoured. So again, when you say these things, where are you going? Where have you been at? How long did you leave? Why am I asking that? I'll tell you. I can't say, hey, Ty Spiritual, meet me in Savannah. He's like, what? Yeah, meet me in Savannah. What am I missing? 2 things. What is that? Point of emphasis. I gave him the place. Well, no, yeah, Savannah. Location. All right. What time? 4. What street? This street. Why did I say all of that? Where are y'all going when you have no coordinates, no directions, no understanding to how fast you're going to travel? How? As a matter of fact, question: can a weak body astral project quicker than a strong body? Think. Just think. Can it? Can a weak body astral travel? My bad. Faster than a strong body? Yes. I know a lot of y'all said no. Here's why the answer is yes. Because the weaker you are, the older you get, the easier it is to lose that body. Which means the younger you are, the less likely you are doing any of that stuff. I didn't want to bash anybody, but I seen in the comments, like I said, in some videos, people are just outright lying. I'm like, yeah, you're lying. When you come back, are you exhausted? Are you tired? Are you excited? Where'd you go at? How long did you go? What do you mean how long? Well, how long did you go? 8 hours. So, you got out of this car. Now remember, as long as you are in this Milky Way, everything is relative. What do I mean by that? That door on this side and that side is still there. Even if I jump up in the car and land in the car, it's still there. So everything around me is going the same speed. But where am I going? You don't even know what direction you're going, do you? Because see, in space, there's no up, down, or this that don't exist. So what trajectory, you ready for this, am I going? Do you know Do you know? Let's say in 5 hours. Let's say 5 hours. 5 hours. 5 hours. The sun will have moved across the sky about. How we do this? About. You can measure the sun by inches. Let's just say 5 hours passed, right? The Earth location has changed and the rotation has changed. So if you leave Earth and it's like this, you come back, it might be like this. So what point are you going to come back on? You're going to come back on this point? Yeah, well, that's the case, then guess what? It's here. So you're going to leave in America and come back in China? See, when people can't answer these questions, I'm like, yeah, you're lying, stop it. But they do this stuff to get views, because a lot of y'all don't understand this stuff. I'm giving y'all information that I can guarantee you. Tag them in the comments. I can guarantee you no one else has broken this stuff down. I guarantee you to have it. Maybe Sagar with a little bit of stuff. Not as much, not as in depth as I'm going. Because he don't like doing that. But I'm tired of seeing people lie like that. It annoys me. So again, you have no location. You can go to the moon. How many miles away it is? I think it's about, 40-some thousand miles away? You're 40-some thousand miles away. 400-some thousand miles away. Okay. And the sun appears in that sky at the same size as the moon. Okay. 400-some thousand miles away. And we travel through the ether at 492,000. Don't even worry about that. I'm just giving y'all numbers. If you don't like math, or ain't your strong suit, you have not astral travel or astral projected. You can't mistakenly do that. You can't. Now what you can do, you can accidentally leave your body. That's true. That's neither astral travel. Listen, listen. This word is killing me. Not even astral travel, but whatever, y'all, whatever. Not even, this is funny, astral travel or astral projection. So if you don't like math, you're not doing any of this. On what breath am I going to leave? What inhalation am I going to leave? Because you can't leave on the exhalation. You can't. Although our bodies breathe subconsciously, you can't. And I'm not going to get into that. I'm not even going to get into why you can't leave on exhalation. I'm not going to get into that. My point is, so many people get on YouTube and they lie about something like, for what reason? First of all, you're extremely young. Your life force is extremely tied to that body. You're young. The older you get, the more you really some of your grip. Okay, you get older. Once you get past 50 years old, or 45, you kind of going downhill. So things become a little. It's not as strong. The younger you are, the more tight you hold onto your life force, and the lighter you are on your feet. The heavier you are, the more of your life force is beginning to let go, and the heavier that physical body becomes. I ain't even getting into that either. My point is, I'm telling y'all, listen to what people are saying. Even these big YouTubers, listen, say, whoa, time out. You did that? You did that? Go. When? Wait. Where? When did you leave? When did you get back? How fast did you travel? Wait, how fast we traveling through forget around the black hole in our universe, not universe, our galaxy. Forget that. How fast we travel? You don't know that either? How fast is the Earth rotating? Oh, you don't know that either? Oh, okay. See, I know. I'm gonna leave here that way. To catch Earth, I have to come back at a degree angle of 40 degrees if I'm going 4 hours. 4 hours? Hold on. Whoa. Let me get straight. 24 hours. Divide 24 and half, that's 12. All right, and that half, that's 6. So every 6 hours is 45 degrees, right? 45, 90. Whoa. Right? 45, 90. So we're doing half a day. We're not doing the whole 360. So it's a half. All right, cool. So 45 degrees. How many hours does 45 degrees represent? We're not doing the whole 360 degree, okay? Don't do it, because you have to then go back and divide the 8 into 4. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be going about a quarter of the day. All right, how many hours is that? How many hours is that? How many hours is that? 6. So I'm gonna be gone 6. So let me come back at an angle of 45 degrees or less. You come back at 90 degrees, a 90-degree angle. How long you been gone? You better have been gone for 8 hours to come back at a degree that high. Because guess what? I'm gonna come back at 90 degrees. How long was you gone? 6 hours. Well, you're trying to come back in the future. Are you not? You're gonna try to come back when the sun is up. You should be at work. See, when people don't say these things in discourse, they're lying. I will say some YouTubers' name, they're big ones. Just say, oh, you cloud chasing. Don't worry about it. They're lying. My point is this. We're going that way, like this. Here you go. Whee! You out of here, right? You done moved. Okay, cool. This car ain't stopping. What you mean? If you hop your ass at this car and we going 20 miles an hour, we ain't stopping. If you can't run 30 miles an hour, don't hop out. And you say, wait. You said 20. I'll tell you. Well, if I come up to the car 8 feet behind y'all and I'm running 20 miles an hour and the car's going 20, am I gaining? No, we're going the same distance, right? Exactly. So again, how fast y'all moving? Oh, okay. So let me come back at this angle. All right, cool. So now when I leave my astral project, what side I should sleep on? You should always sleep on your left side. The blood pumps down when your arteries go off. I get all that. Now, this thing. When you're an astral project, you want to be on your back. And I'm not going to even say why to that either. Because it's going to make it easy for a lot of people to start lying what they're doing. Don't worry about it. When you do these things, it'll come natural. Trust me. Folks on here lying for views. Telling all this old bull. Yeah, I asked travel and I got sodomized. I heard that crazy, man. People touching on me. And one lady said she got the R word, R-A-P-E. It is what it is. I'm like, what? You said projection. Sit down class. Mr. So-and-so, hit the power button. Boom. From the projector on the wall. Did the teacher ask me to bring her the projector by her desk? Nope, that'd be traveling. I did not take the whole damn thing. I didn't do it. Projector. So when you ask project, astral project, god dang. It is not the same thing as astral travel. It isn't. And by the way, astral travel takes a substantial amount of energy. You got a cold, you ain't gonna do it. Headache, you ain't gonna do it. If you're not in good health, you're not doing it. And again, the younger you are, the less likely you are to do this. Because you don't even understand math. You don't. You don't. Have you visualized how it looks behind the moon? Have you visualized sitting your ass on the moon and just watching? Watching. What you mean watching? I'll give you an example. I'm not gonna tell you who did this, where, when. Listen. You sitting here on the moon. You sitting on the moon. You sitting on the moon. And you watching. And you watch that whole thing that was glowing cool down. You're watching. And you see all the land begin to move. You see water. You see clouds. And you watch. And you watch. And you watch. You look, are you seeing this? You see that? And you watch. And y'all watch. You sit there. And you sit there and you watch. And you watch. Time is relative. Is not relative. You're on the moon. And you watch. And you look. Like, wait, what was that? What is that? What is that orbiting? Something's going around. Where did that come from? And you watch. And you watch. Oh, I see lights. Where the water ends at on the land, I see lights around that. Right there. And then wherever the water goes up out of the oceans and the bays through the land, I see light along the rivers and stuff. What is that? And then you watch and you watch. You're like, whoa, what the? Wait, what is that? Something's leaving. And you watch, and thousands, not thousands, billions of years pass. And you sit there and you watch. And you watch. You're on the moon. You're like, wait. We're getting further and further from the earth. And slowing down. It's cooling down. All these animals you see. And then they're gone. And it's quiet. And you look up, and there's smoke. The sun's gone, and then there's light. And there's more light. And then boom, you see a projectile leave the immediate atmosphere. And you're looking like, oh they're coming right over here. They're coming to the moon. If you don't even understand that concept, you've never done any of that. You imagine it from what somebody else said, a bunch of BS. That's why when I speak, I don't go in great, I hate doing this. I don't go in great detail because they're going to force you to imagine what I'm saying. The best movies often have the best visuals, like Marvel. So when people speak, ask questions. My man, where you going at? When you leaving and coming back? And what angle, what degree you gonna come back at? Huh? Cause you can't come back in the same way you left. We moving, bro. We ain't stopped, we moving. Okay? So if I leave you here and we moving, I can't come at the one where y'all gonna be in 5 hours. You ready for this? You ready? We about to leave. We gotta leave our house. We're gonna be at grandma's house in 5 hours. Why the hell you go to the store and come back home? Did they not just tell you to be at grandma's house in 5 hours? So what should you be at in 5 hours? Grandma's house. Why? They kept it moving to grandma's house. So you don't leave and come back where you left from. You leave and go where they're gonna be in 5 hours. I know the vast majority of these people haven't even thought that far. I have, because I've done that. I'm aware of that. I've done that across the cosmos. I'm not saying that because for what it doesn't benefit y'all for saying that. The point is, I can tell most of these people are lying. Be it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I ain't saying all of them. The vast majority, like 99% of them, are lying. They are. There's a few little guys in the Discord, Touchbridge Discord, got mad and left. I called them out. Stop lying like that. Now, it didn't bother me, but I seen the other people getting excited. Like, whoa, man, tell me what you did. And I'm taking notes. So, whoa, don't do that. This dude just told you to go outside with a paper flat jacket. And they hitting outside. No, sir. Have a seat. Anyway, until next time, you guys. Take care.